With Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer just around the corner, I feel as though you deserve to hear some of the things I feel Infinity Ward should do with Modern Warfare 2 because
I know more than you. All right.
I also want to provide some sort of disclaimer, as I've only seen a few map leaks, the story trailer, and the updated gunsmith they've only briefly talked about. I'm doing this mainly because I would rather state my thoughts now to get my hopes up to be inevitably disappointed at launch when things go wrong and aren't in the game that I really hoped that they would, or maybe I'm pleasantly surprised when the game launches and things that I want are in the game. Yet, this is a Call of Duty game and the developers seem to be so out of touch with this community. You know, Godzilla vs. Kong, am I right? Get rid of skill-based matchmaking. Oh yeah, it's that type of video. I don't know about you, but something about a system that literally punishes players for spending the hours to get good is extremely counterintuitive to what you want to be doing. I understand wanting to help the casual player, the guy that's probably just got off work, wants to enjoy a couple games of COD. Well, guess what? That player doesn't really exist. Well, they probably do, but your core fan base, those that actually want to, play the game, that chug G Fuel and snort Adderall, are the ones that are dumping tons of hours and money into your game. Guess what happens when you alienate that player base? Games like this, they overtake you. And fuck if I'm going back to playing this game. Get rid of Gunsmith. It might be a little too late, and I'm saying probably like by miles too late to do anything about this, but I want to share my disdain for this absolutely garbage system. It's a system that exists to make the game feel more immersive and offer the player various ways to play the game. Anyone knows that. While a great thing in terms of customization, it's a terrible thing in terms of balance, and anyone with eyes can fucking see that. It offers too many variables to the game in terms of movement, handling, and damage. Honestly, the game is better off just not having it at all and removing it straight up from the game. It pains me to say this, and I hope you understand the following actually brings a massive burden onto my heart because I hate saying the following. But they should go back to the days of Black Ops 2 where you had roughly 18 attachments to choose from, not 40 plus, but that's not like I'm saying that I want the pick 10, pick 13 system back, because fuck that system and fuck David Vonderhaar for nerfing the DSR. MW2 needs less remasters. Let's be honest, Activision and its former women-respecting CEO love nothing more than to profit off nostalgia. As mentioned in this video, Cold War had 10 remasters, Vanguard has at least 4, and that I can at least think of off the top of my head, and Modern Warfare has at least 5, that maybe I can think of. Eventually, the well will dry up, and you're going to have to run out of maps at some point to remaster, and seeing as the same maps come back over and over and over again, it doesn't make your game good, it makes it lazy. By the way, I lied, I saw that Terminal and Favela are coming back, so that's super innovative. For MW2 to truly succeed, we need updates faster. I'm not talking about the weapon balance, because who truly cares about that, but things such as server issues, map spawns, or even somehow skins making people invisible lingering up until like the new season or mid-season update is inexcusable. You want my money? Fix the $70 game I purchased in a timely manner, you indigenerable fuck. That made no sense, but part of this is probably due to the multi-platform issue for previous gen and new gen. Seeing as they're still releasing it for old gen consoles, I doubt this part gets fixed. Much like the Rose skin, it took like over a year to patch for some reason, I don't know why. Also, better reaction to cheaters? How the fuck is this still going on? Like, come on. Get rid of doors and destructible cover before I bust a nut. I've debated internally whether or not the Gunsmith or the doors are the single worst addition to a Call of Duty game ever. While Gunsmith causes balance issues, I can at least get over it and accept it. Yet the doors mechanic is the single most stupidest ass mechanic I have ever seen in a video game. While it works well for Warzone and a fast action multiplayer like Call of Duty, it ruins the core fundamentals of the game. Adding to that, some maps play worse in Modern Warfare and Vanguard with the inclusion of doors, mainly because they offer a great way for campers to hide behind doors, set up claymores or even betties, and my favorite giveaway, your location, because 9 times out of 10, you're just blasting through that door like the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh yeah!
When Vanguard added destructible cover, I laughed, because what's the point? The cover's going away as fast as it's put up. With how fast-paced modern-day Call of Duty games are, you see zero benefit to this mechanic. You're better off saving the labor and doing all that design of destructible cover and just straight up taking out the doors and all the cover and making better quality maps or a better quality game. I don't see any point to that. You just wasted the resources, homie. Get rid of Spec Ops. Seeing as Spec Ops was abandoned pretty much the day the game launched, I'd be amazed to see this back in the game. It offers little to no value other than reusing assets to play the same mission again with friends. It serves zero purpose being here, and similar to the Doors mechanic, could save up a small team to work on what mattered for the game's final release. Or develop a zombies mode that's better than the garbage we're getting now. Move up the beta. Another one that is probably a bit too late for it to even matter, but the beta is in mid to late September with MW2 releasing in late October. That leaves a month to fix what will probably be a bug-riddled game, as with all of these Call of Duty games seem to be at launch. This is more of a gaming industry issue overall, but why the fuck do we keep releasing betas right before the launch, whether that be a week or a month? As mentioned, it seems rather late to fix either massive issues or tweak horrible game mechanics. Like, for instance, what if the new Gunsmith absolutely blows and causes massive balancing issues? Then guess what? This game fails like a jock in high school who believes his athleticism and good looks will carry him in life. I'm not speaking from my own personal experience, surely, but I know a guy. The only time I'd say a massive issue was fixed was the mini-map during the Modern Warfare beta, which released without one, but that might have been one of the worst mini-maps we have seen yet. Betas seem, by modern-day standards, the final product, but we're just getting it kinda early. I remember when the Vanguard beta dropped, I expressed some of my concerns which later showed in the final product, and some of these were pretty major issues. Seeing as it's a little too late, here's my suggestion of how you handle things like alphas and betas. Alphas being in April and a beta being in July or August, with your release possibly being in November or October. And this will give you enough time to fix things such as bugs, glitches, whatever. I also imagine, and this is some random thought that I just had, that they do a lot of these late betas to build up hype for the game that will end up just having no player base after a month anyway, so whatever. Add pro perks. Adding pro perks has been something Call of Duty fans have been begging for quite some time, and why they haven't been added is probably the same reason why Vondi corrected Scumpy's angry tweet. The developer is rather unaware to what the player base really wants and needs. To be honest, the removal of pro perks has always been something that was sort of, perplexed me a bit, as it was a massively popular addition that never really broke the game other than maybe a handful of perks that could have easily been tweaked. Yet Call of Duty has found tons of ways around the pro perk system by either straight up adding perks to Gunsmith or just using attachments for perk-like statistics. Either way, I find it stupid that this isn't in the game at all, but I also won't really lose sleep if it's not. I don't know. I think I list off everything I want in MW2, and being honest, I personally feel as though this game will be under some sort of microscope, unlike any other Call of Duty before it, as it's using the name of a massively popular title, and with all the issues that we've had over the last few years as of late, people like myself will be more critical of the game. I also know none of what I've said will probably be fixed or be added to the game, so I'm probably just preaching to the choir, but that's okay, because at the end of the day, we're all dumb enough to hand Activision our money, which then causes them to put out more of these crappy games, put their blinders on the entire community, and really not care. So, anyways, enough ranting. For my outro, I would like to show you some videos of kittens, as this plays let me tell you about how I have a merch shop now on TeePublic. So if you want anything like shirts, stickers, and phone cases with a logo from your least favorite commentator, feel free to buy one here. It will be in my link tree below. So, what are your thoughts on MW2? What things would you like to see in the final product? Thanks for watching. Eat Arby's, and that kind of means eat shit if you were mad at all. And, well,